Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. I've actually searched for this and you won't find it in the news. But if you go to Reuters and search for uncertainty in Kavanaugh case, you'll find the story. Now, Reuters is a conglomeration of news from around the world. I believe that, I don't know if they have a particular bent, but they certainly do promote Washington Post, New York Times, and stuff like that. So what's the story? The accuser of the Supreme Court nominee, Kavanaugh, will not testify. But although the major news reports still has her as testifying and agreeing to testify. If you watched the news yesterday on the mainstream media, the lawyer of the accuser of Kavanaugh, of the Supreme Court nominee Kavanaugh, said that it is not her duty to corroborate her story. Okay, problem with that. The accuser has the burden of proof, not the defense. Now, he has categorically, across the board, denied everything. Probably might deny that he was even at a party, which could be the case. This all could be made up. And this is the problem with these things. Now, let's take a little bit of an analytical approach to this. We have a Supreme Court nominee sent forth by the President of the United States, and the other party opposed to the President of the United States, the Democrats, know that they cannot do anything to stop this nomination going forward. Now, there's a couple of Republican senators who are rhinos, Republican in name only, and they might help the Democrats out by not doing it. Now, you have to understand that there's political clout. There's a certain sort of currency in politics. So you have to do favors for people, and you get that currency from them. So you say, I'm going to now call in all of the favors that I've done for you. Now, if the two senators side with the Democrats and do not nominate this guy, who is not, for all intents and purposes, the President of the United States is not a Republican. He's not even conservative. That's what is really annoying to me in all of this. This guy's been a Democrat for all of his life. All. Up until the time that he came down the escalator. He's not Republican nor conservative right now. But the Democrats played a charade like he's some he's far right. Far right. Oh, super conservative. Really? Have you actually listened to all of the key issues that normally people vote on for people being conservative or not? He fails in all of them. All of them. And this nominee for Supreme Court is a constitutionalist. He's not conservative. He's not liberal. He's a constitutionalist. What does it say in the Constitution? Now, if you're a Democrat and you say a constitutionalist is opposed to liberalism, well, the problem with calling somebody a liberal is that the whole notion is that it's a question of freedom. And liberals or progressives or Democrats or leftists are not about freedom at all. They want to control. This is exactly why they divide and conquer. They divide up everybody into groups. This group, that category. They're not about freedom. So we'll use leftist. So the leftists are trying to oppose this constitutionalist, which should tell you right then and there, they're not about the Constitution, and which then by definition means that they're not about this country. I saw a couple of them talk about patriotism for this country, and I said, What? What are you talking about? You're not patriotic. Who are you trying to fool? Anyway, she won't testify. No case. No question. Because it's not a case. There's nothing brought against this guy. Nothing. You can't bring a case at all because there is zero evidence. And a couple of other lawyers have said that there's really no evidence. She can say he threw pies in her face. There's no evidence. None. And there's nothing to corroborate it. And the story has changed. First it was one guy. Then it was two guys. Then it was four guys. Then there was no girls. Then there was one girl. And we're not even going to go look at where the house was. The year was wrong. That's changed. Now, you know that I went to law school, so I have an eye for certain details. I have an eye for details in certain things. In my own life, not so much. And I just wanted to say, people think I wear my hat because of my hair. There's nothing wrong with the hair. There's something else going on under the hat that has nothing to do with hair. Nothing to do with hair. I believe some of you religious people might be offended if I raise my hat because I look like certain entities that they battle against, or they say that they battle against, or entities that they believe in that are evil. So there will be no testimony by this woman. So everybody's saying, well, okay, there's nothing there. No need to postpone anything. Tell me what you think. Should they still postpone it? Do you think a strict constitutionalist is good for the Supreme Court? Thank you all for watching. Leave your comment below. Like the video.